is a new angle for the stream, so let me know if you like it. I think it's probably a lot more of what you'd want to see than what I was showing before, angle-wise. So, there we go. I welcome my one and only viewer. I don't think those belong in there. This set of bags is from a place that I just started collecting from, and I think maybe they aren't separating very well yet, which is fine. It's more work. There's also like totally full candles, which I don't know how that happened. This place is not very good at separating. Okay. I'll toss the rest of that because there is food all over it. just in case you wanted to see average, this is a 55 or 50 gallon bin. That's probably like 3 or 4 of those bags. And you can see I've got probably another 15 of them at least. So definitely not getting through all of that tonight. There's just no way. Lots. You like my new camera setup? You're one of my viewers?
One of 2 viewers.
How kind of you.
I don't know how funny on it.
I don't know. Unless you want me to wait.
No, you're fine. I'm just going to go read it. Alright, which one do you keep eating?
Will do. This place's cans are always so clean. Really nice. You can see these are a little too big. But it works. Hope if you're watching, you're having a good night. These totally intact ones always make a fun, like, a chunk. Guinness at this place. Always Guinness. If you're the curious type, Guinness has a plastic ball, you can kind of see it there, inside of it filled with nitrogen. That does get melted out by the person who takes the can. All of this just gets melted, so the plastic is just burns off. Along with, for example, something like this. This is all a plastic sheet around here. You may actually be able to see it come off, or you can sort of see it a little right there. But that all just burns off in that process. Aluminum isn't the only, but it is a never-ending resource, or a endlessly recyclable resource. So it's worth the effort. Trust me. Like I think I said earlier, this is a brand new camera setup, so if you like this angle better, throw a thumbs up on there or let me know. I think it's a lot closer and better of a view than what we had before. So. I guess some fun facts while I'm standing here. This is a 55-gallon barrel drum. They're white plastic. They're also reused from the antiseptic business. So these are used when companies make soap or clean industrial products. These are left over. So I buy these for my storage. Come on. And they're really cheap if you need some like grain barrels or storage in your yard for anything like that. These are amazing. They're like $10. Get some. But they hold each about 1,500 crushed cans, which is close to 50 pounds of scrap. I've got another 2 of these that are totally full in the backyard. There's another 100 pounds there. About $75 or 75 cents a pound, so 75 bucks or so, just those 2 barrels. And I've got more than enough cans over in the corner there to fill this one, I'm sure. So hopefully close to at least 100 bucks this time in scrap. So I think our goal for a year was 400 bucks originally. We're definitely gonna double, if not triple that, so that's exciting. If you do want to give to that charity on your own, it is a tax credit donation, or a tax deductible donation. It's a Merge Center Against Domestic Abuse, Merge Center for Women here in Tucson, so look them up. Give them some money too if you can. Look at what some psychos do. What's up with that? In case I didn't make it clear, every penny that we get for the scrap of these cans goes to that foundation here in Tucson. So if you want to contribute directly to them, or go drink some cans for me. If you want some more fun facts or information, go to hands.joshswebsite.org. A whole bunch of information on there. These are really fun. You have to like get them just the right size to smush. There we go. Some other fun facts. Let's see. The price I get for the aluminum is almost double the national average. Here in Arizona, we have a pretty good deal for it. That all came into account before I even started collecting. The cheapest state as far as cans or scrap aluminum goes is think it's one of the Dakotas, and I think they only do like 5 cents per a pound. Compare that to the 75 cents I get here, I'm doing pretty good. California's minimum, though, is $1.20. So some states will give you way, way more for your scrap aluminum than others. I probably crushed and sold, or rather just crushed, 6,000 to 7,000 cans already. I've only sold for scrap about 3,000 of those cans. This is a pneumatic can crusher, as I'm sure you can tell by the annoying compressor running the whole time. I'd rather have an electric one, and I may change to that, but this one's fairly good at what it does. It just takes everything my compressor has and a buffer tank to not empty out immediately. It'll work from anywhere from like 60 to 120 psi. Right now it's a little bit on the lower end, so you'll see it'll kind of take that extra second to crush a can. But I mean, truthfully, that's no stronger than the heel of your foot, you know? You see there, it sort of hesitates. It's kind of wasteful too, because it uses air. You can hear it in both directions. It uses air to go this way, and then it reverses that flow to bring the piston back. So it wastes air in both directions. Not an amazing design, in my opinion, but better than my own can crusher, which doesn't exist. So. Is this is actually kind of a, I guess you'd call it a dare, but I kind of got tired of the argument about the soda tabs on the top, and I had someone tell me, oh, well, they collect the tabs because it's there's a million myths about it. Well, the first one is that the tab is purer than the whole can. It's pure aluminum, which I guess is only true in the way that, you know, this is printing, so there's ink, there might be plastic wrapped around it. Sure, okay, I guess I could kind of agree with that, but it's no different metal than the actual can, so that doesn't make sense to me. But I figured that collecting the actual pop tops wasn't beneficial to anybody from a scrap perspective because they weigh almost nothing, and you'd need literally billions of them to benefit anybody. So it's just the effort, the visible effort of collecting those pop tops tells a company, okay, well, we'll donate X, Y, Z because you spent the time, because you spent the effort, or whatever. In my opinion, everybody in that situation would benefit more, albeit they do take up space, if they collected the actual cans and melted that scrap down for money. So after having that conversation with a couple people and realizing that that might actually work, then I started doing this. So what started as kind of just a joke or a dare, I guess, became me collecting cans every week for a year. And that's not to say that a company shouldn't, if they want to shell out their donation money for people that hand them little pop tops, I mean, good on them. It feels like an extra step for a donation to me, but whatever. But I went the more, in my opinion, tangible route. Just to smash a thing, sell a thing, and then donate that money, that feels more logical to me. If I were a company that was giving away money for useless soda tabs, I would just give away the money and skip the effort altogether. Who cares about soda tabs? My guess is when the companies get 4 billion soda cans and 2 trash bags or whatever, they throw them in the bin, make their donation, and move on. That's my opinion. Somebody Google what happens to soda tabs after they're donated. If you're collecting soda taps for somebody, keep doing it. I don't want to discourage anybody from that. It just feels about as valid to me as a company asking for drawings of unicorns. And it's like, we could all make drawings of unicorns and then they would donate the money, but at that point, just donate the money. I don't know. Ignore me. Donate your pop tops. Help those causes. Another big old ginger beer guy. Yeah, not bad. Pretty smooshed. Was totally empty when I started, about a third full now, and I'm not even halfway through the cans yet that I brought home just today, so maybe I won't completely fill this barrel with these cans. It's going to be close though. think I'll have to call this the one where I rant about Pop Tops. I don't do it every time, I swear. Welcome, viewer. If you make a comment in the chat, I'll put your name on a can. Crush a can with your name on it. Just for you. What's up, buddy? Here you go, buddy. Oh, that's a good one. Welcome, other viewers. If you put a comment, I'll put your name on a can and crush it for you. You make a comment that says "crush me." Wait, maybe that came out wrong. Make a comment, and then I'll put your name on a can. Oh, I got a good one right there. Look at the space there. That's just for you, viewer. I'll save it. All right, we'll put a Megan on a can. Here we go. There you go. I don't know if that's backwards for you like it is for me, but there you go. Corey, I don't know if you were ever on the live stream before. I think you were. Hopefully this is a better camera view. than what we had last time. Hi, Brookie. Just for you. Oh, there we go. That was a good one. Getting fuller. And if you think it's satisfying to watch, really satisfying to push the button. You gotta try it sometime. Let me find a good can for you, Addie. That's not too bad. There you go. Yeah, I'm just streaming. I stream from that computer right there. It's just my MacBook hooked up to this super cheap webcam, which is also running the audio. I mean, if I had a better microphone, you'd just hear more compressor, so I don't know that that would benefit at all, but, you know, I also gotta offset my costs, because I can't take any of the money out of the can scrap sales, so I'd be interested, but only if I could do it right, I guess, and for very, very cheap. Because I already had to pay, obviously I paid for these barrels and the can crusher and the webcam and all of that out of my own pocket, so. Oh, nice. Yeah, if I could run that like USB, that would be really tight because I'm just running a USB-C hub from my Mac on the side there. And I'm not even, like I said, I'm not even using streaming software. I'm just using Chrome to webcam stream live to YouTube. So. But like a clip lavalier would be nice. Yeah, I'll see what my Amazon options are if they're cheap enough. To be fair, I don't think people want to hear me. I think they want to hear the nice ka-chunk of the cans. as always, I trust your judgment, brother. Just gonna put farts on that one. iPhone in my pocket, iPhone 15. So I could probably use that as a native lavalier because Mac OS will let me pull the audio from multiple places. I didn't think about that. That's how I used to record videos back in the day for businesses, just shove a phone in somebody's pocket. But oh, I could like use the phone. Yeah, I had thought about that. Not 100% sure I want to dedicate my phone to the splash zone that is this setup. But I would definitely like to try it at least once. Oh, this stupid fan. No, you make a good point. I actually have a backup. Megan's using it now, but technically we have a backup phone. That was really fun. That I could use as the streaming device. Just have to get a phone mount or make one super cheap. Yeah, we've got an extra phone. It's almost 10 years old, but it was my first phone that shot 4K, so I think that could be definitely an option. Probably better than this $9 webcam. How did I make what? The can crusher? I didn't make it, I bought it. Oh yeah, all I did, you can see two little screws straight down in there. I just mounted it to this piece of MDF, and then these wood clamps just hold it on the lip of the barrel. I just buy these barrels and cut the lips out of them like this, and then this just runs on compressed air. There's a stick of wood right here going up to the camera. That's it. I'm fairly redneck when it comes to my setups usually. Just wood and drywall screws. Yeah, she should come crush some sometime. I will warn you, you should be glad you don't have smell-o-vision, because all these cans come from local bars. So when I pick them up, the whole car, the whole garage, everything smells like beer, used beer. So it's a little smelly. Jeremy has crushed a few. A couple people on the Halloween party had fun with it. It's my first time having my webcam on a stick, but I think I like it. I got 2 more empty cans if anybody wants anything on a can. 2 more good ones. I'll put the name of your enemies. Or I don't know, math homework. Whatever you want to see crushed. Just some fun facts for you. I probably pick up about 500 cans or so a week. I've already crushed over 6,000, close to 8,000 cans. I've sold about 3,000 for scrap. The rest are in my storage in the backyard. And just a reminder that every penny from selling these for scrap goes to donation. Local Tucson charities. You know, I've been thinking about how a little counter right here or something would be kind of cool. At this time, I really only have the rough estimates, and they're only rough just because they're weight. So I have weight estimates, but other than that, I don't really have an exact way to know how many I've collected, how many I've crushed. And those are a different number too, because when I collect, sometimes I throw things away if they're particularly gross. I know that the buyer won't want them. Things like that. The other thing I thought of, but didn't want to spend the time to do, was training a bot to watch how many cans actually get crushed. Seems like I'm not a proponent of AI for useful jobs, but for a nice useless one like that, I think it would probably be really useful, or helpful anyway, just to give me a stat. But I have rough numbers. These barrels hold about 1,500 or so smashed cans when they're completely full, which is close to 50 pounds. That 50 pounds I then sell for 75 cents a pound. Oh, noise isn't a bad idea. It would be pretty close. Sometimes I'll smush a can twice, so there's that. You're never going to get an exact number, really. But that would be a closer guesstimate, for sure. You want to see how flat they get, that's roughly here. So 2 white claws. Oh, let that one go all the way down. It's a little, pressure's a little lower than normal, but you can see right there what the difference is. I feel like it'd be almost easier to just put a micro switch in here and just hook that up to an RPi or some sort of counter. Again, it wouldn't be perfect, but who among us is? I think I'm going to finish out this box here and call it for another 20 or 30. The one thing I can't crush or use is these guys. These are metal, like steel cans for pineapple. I don't think the machine... Oh, there. I've never seen it be able to crush one. But those go in the trash, unfortunately. Take care, man. Thanks for hanging out. Oh. These dang cock and bull cans. There it goes. Yeah, I don't know. We're getting closer to halfway. I'm thinking the rest of those cans in that pile might finish off this barrel. That'd be pretty cool. If your question is when is it enough, it's never enough. We always need more cans. If you want to donate your cans to watch them get crushed on the live stream, and you're here in Tucson, donate them at cans.joshswebsite.org, and we'll crush them. Otherwise, if you want to donate directly to the charity in question, Right now, all proceeds are going to Emerge Domestic against, or Center Against Domestic Abuse here in Tucson. It's a foundation that helps women and families facing issues. So go ahead and donate to them, regardless. That's a tax-deductible donation. It's worth your time and effort. They need it. And if you just like watching cans get crushed, well, welcome to you too. Glad you're here. I'll tell you what, if you hate watching cans get crushed, definitely just make a spite donation for me to Emerge Center Against Domestic Abuse here in Tucson, Arizona. I hate watching cans get crushed. That guy's terrible. Write that in your donation memo. I would hate that. So. All right, I'm going to take out the trash, and I think we'll be done for tonight. All right, thanks for joining, everybody.